Last time on Shadow Piece, the final battle started, the all-deciding fight between Gecko Maria and Kaido of the Beasts. The Shadow Emperor versus the Emperor that is called the strongest beast alive. We ended on Maria piercing through Kaido's chest with his shadow horns, leaving two big holes just below Kaido's neck. But if that was enough to kill the Azure Dragon, others might have achieved the same already. Thus the Battle of Legends continues. Kaido coughs up blood, and even more blood drips out of the holes in his body. However, the Yonko doesn't show any signs of being scared. He simply transforms into his full dragon form and takes to the sky. Maria looks at him fly away, before throwing a spear made of shadow directly into his direction. However, in his dragon form, Kaido easily evades the thrown weapon and counters with a borrow breath. The energy beam penetrates the roof, blasting its way straight to the performance floor. If it wasn't for Ryuma, some of the samurai would have gotten hit by that attack, but he saw it coming with his observation haki. The breath attack rose a lot of dust, obscuring the vision on the battlefield. With both sides being highly proficient in haki, it is hard to make out the exact position of the other sides, if they are not visible. With one single whoosh, Maria gets out of the wall of dust and reveals jet black wings carrying him in the air. Like a fallen angel, Maria hovers in the air, pulling out the big guns against Kaido. Why are you running, Kaido? Scared to lose against someone you don't think is worthy? The dragon flies in circles, creating tornadoes to block Maria's barrage of shadow spears, before answering in his own drunken way. Maria, my boy, I take this as your love letter. Let me enjoy this passionate session. The flirty drunk is dangerous in many different ways, and it catches even an enraged Maria off guard. This small moment of hesitation is enough for Kaido to shoot another borrow breath straight at the thriller bar captain. And during the attack, Maria closes the distance to his opponent before grappling Kaido. It's time for the demon to strike. 72 demons, 7th demon, Hellblaze Howl of Amon. Maria's arms hold Kaido in a clinch. His head starts expanding and turns redder and redder, until in one single move a concentrated breath of fire shoots out of his mouth, burning across the scales of the Azure Dragon. The damage puts Kaido off. He flies into the ground, slamming Maria into it over and over again. His mythical powers provide him with many ways to damage his opponent. However, after being on the receiving end of Maria's attacks, Kaido manages to throw him off by creating another dragon tornado. Both of them are in the air, staring at each other. Kaido pulls his head back and energy starts accumulating in his mouth. More and more thunderous power gets stored inside of him. On the other side, Maria does the same. His head starts gathering heat, until this time his entire body turns into a green shade. After a short period of time, Kaido yells out, "Thunder, borrow breath!" At the same time, Maria shouts, "Seventh demon, true Hellblaze Howl!" The attacks clash against each other, and a huge wave of force gets generated. Even the people inside Onigashima feel the power of their techniques. With a huge explosion, both Kaido and Maria get sent back into the ground, slowly getting back up. Maria never fully recovered from his first battle on the rooftop, and Kaido has been continuously fighting against strong opponents. First the Scabbards, then Maria, then Yamato, then Maria again. At one point Maria even had the assistance from Law and Kid. Kaido had to fight all of these people. This raid has always been a team mission. If Maria went there alone, he would have never gotten so far. That is just how strong Kaido is. The explosion of both breath attacks can be felt by the other members of the alliance. Struggling to get back up, Tsunagoro slowly approaches Ryuma. "Third God, should we go up to the battle to assist Maria in his fight?" Ryuma shakes his head slowly. "As you already said, it is his fight. It goes against the honor of a samurai to interrupt a duel between two people." Tsunagoro quickly apologizes. As a samurai, he should have known this, but all these years under Kaido made him propose such a plan. He swears to himself that in the future, no one in Wano will betray the samurai code, the Bushido. He will make sure of that. The people that start the fight are the only ones allowed to participate. That will be the future law of Wano. While Tsunagoro thinks about all of that, Ryuma adds something else. However, I am not sure if Moria will win this battle. He's losing a lot of energy at a fast rate. Kaido, on the other hand, I have to say, he truly is a monster of this generation. Still, even if he wins, you people of Wano have proven your strength and potential. He won't be able to oppress you anymore. He will have to cooperate with you, with this country. All of the samurai around Ryuma feel both honored but also dissatisfied. They know if Moria loses, no one else is strong enough to slay the beast. Being equals to Kaido is an achievement in itself, but is it enough? After all he has done to them, it is hard to imagine a cooperation with each other. Ryuma stares up to the rooftop, keeping a focus on the state of both fighters. A battle of the ages, and the only people sleeping it are Ryuma, Momonosuke, the other people with high-level haki, and some birds flying around. No matter the outcome, Momo needs to work on the flame clouds. If they disappear, everyone inside of Onigashima will die. Not only the people in Onigashima, but also many in the flower capital. Everyone has done their part for the raid. Momonosuke is still trying his best, and Gekko Moria is currently fighting for the complete victory of the alliance. It's been a constant clash between both sides' breath attacks, and no one has the upper hand so far. This is until the Azure Dragon adds something to his attack. While their breaths stay in equal power, Kaido also creates wind slashes that hide just below the Thunderboro breath. The wind slashes hit Moria and leave him with massive cuts across his body. He didn't have enough time to get completely used to his new techniques, so when he tries to counter the wind slashes in addition to the Hellblaze howl, his howl loses strength, making him suffer the full damage from both the wind and the fire lightning attacks. Moria falls onto one of his knees, and Kaido approaches his opponent. The captain of the Beast Pirates laughs with joy. I have to give it to you, Moria. You have improved. This was fun, but I can feel that you are nearing your limits. Just join my crew, and we will become the strongest crew ever. It didn't even take a second until a could be heard. In a swift motion, Moria uses a sharpened shadow and shouts out, 72 demons! 5th demon! Marbus Plague Carnage! The sharp shadow cuts Kaido along his chest, making a V symbol with the 2 holes as the upper endings. This makes the Yonko stumble backwards, and Moria says, I will never join you, Kaido. He is breathing heavily, but his determination hasn't changed. This fight can only end in one of 2 ways. My death or my victory. Now show me the monster that killed all of my friends. Kaido smirks. While keeping Moria as his second in command would be the best case scenario for his crew, he didn't have a good fight like this in ages. For now he just wants to enjoy himself. Both monsters dash towards each other with screams filled of conviction. And with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Shadow Piece, just like the ones before. The battle between Kaido and Moria is slowly but surely reaching its end, and I hope I at least made it somewhat entertaining for you. So, what do you think? How is the arc going to end? How is Shadow Piece going to develop after the Wano arc? All these questions are for me to write and for you to just watch, but you can tell me what you would expect or what you would theorize that is going to happen. But that's all from me for today. All that's left to say is stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. This has been Pyro Prima. Until the next video. Bye!